Hey, this is Misty here, and we got another deer given to us today, and me and Serendity's going to skin it out for you. Mountain Man's going to go hunting in the morning, or else we let it hang overnight, but I need to be able to do it tonight before he leaves. So, alright, we'll get to this. Okay. They come already field dressed this time, so that was nice. I'm going to get this right up here. I'm going to try to stay away from where I've got it hooked up here. Right in here. Once you get it going, it's really easy once you get this off the leg. Just cut around here. Try not to get into the hair too much. You dull your knife. Alright, let me get the rest of the way off around here and then I'll come back. Okay, we got it cut down to here, and it's pretty much easy from here. You want to get it around the tail. Okay, I cut it up in a V. You cut up in a V up in here. There's a joint in there. You can pull and get it to break. There. Now, pretty much will help it'll pull it. And pull. Let's see here, get a hold of it. Let's see what we can do to pull. Okay. We're going to pull it down. Oh, oops, my meat. I'm going to do that. And just work your way all the way down it. Best way to do it. Sometimes you can get a hold of them and you can literally just peel the hide off of them. This one seems to... Yeah, top. Now we're down to the front shoulders, and we gotta move our thing a little higher here. But this, we just didn't have nothing up. We need to have something up to do this. Oh, this meat's good. They didn't shoot it through any of your best parts. Right here. Show me the shot. Right there. Right there. Perfect shot. It messed any of your meat up. Alright, I'm going to cut the neck off here. I cut it all the way down to the bone there. And there is a lot of meat on the neck. You can actually, you can actually break it off. Because it's just not much bone in there. Your knife. There you go. Alright, let me get the legs and stuff off. Battery's not down. Hold on a second. There, I thought I had it. Yeah, use your knife. Twist it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take the front shoulder off first. And the front shoulder is not attached. It's really easy to get off. Take and feel it behind this up here. Hold it still for me. Just hold it still. Up there behind this part. can feel it. Hold it, please. Hold this over here. This deer has a lot of fat on her. It seemed the last one I had seemed to have a lot of fat on it. Oh.
Makes me wonder about the winter. We ain't having any at all right now. It's too warm. Look for a sudden change.
Go.
All right.
Simple as that. All right, I'm gonna get the other one off. I'll be back in a minute. All right, there's a layer of meat under here, underneath that front shoulder, that if you don't cut down deep enough in there, you get, but you don't need to have it on the shoulder. You want it off of it anyway. And I'll cut all this extra fat off of it and get those things out like Edward showed y'all, because those just hold the scent in there. You want to get rid of that. All right.
A good half-inch of fat on her.
A lot. You can render it down if you didn't have any lard, and you can use it. It's just not as fatty as pig lard. And you have to go through it, and you want to cut all these pieces out of it. If you did like that, but look, if you did render it down and use it for whatever, you make sure you go through it and get those lip nodes out, or you're going to have a funny flavor to it. But yeah, I'll probably do it down and just do it because I'm going to take off some of this inside the rib cage here so I can show you all this. Take off this side. This, if I talk about your tenderloin, hold that still for me.
Okay.
This is your true tenderloin right here. This is not the back strap. People often mistake the back strap for a tenderloin. But this is the absolute most tender part of your deer. And this one did get damaged just a little bit, but it's still got a lot of it that's savable. Usually if you can just get it broken loose a little bit, it comes out fairly easy.
You'll tear right out.
Yeah. That is truly your best. It's so tender. You don't have to do nothing to that. This one in here. That's just part of it. You don't want to waste any of it. And you can take these ribs, if you didn't have bad puncture wounds on it. Ribs don't have a lot of meat on it. You can still take them, put them in your oven. Or if you have a big smoker or something, and smoke the ribs and take the meat off of them. They're good. And I'm going to take this meat this time. I'm not going to grind any of this meat. Kind of got cut when we were gutting it. I'm going to cut this off bone, and I'm going to can this meat in chunks. And I will make a video to show you all that. I probably may do it with this one. Just see how long this one goes first. Alright. Got that out. Piece of it there. Alright. Yeah. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it here, where it's got like a waist to it. And it's not really the best word, but I'm going to cut this.
The hip.
Yeah. That way I can get in here. And these are your back straps. And a lot of people do call them tenderloin. Because we know people who actually did not know there was an inner one. Get that bone here and get yourself somewhere to start. And these are really tender too. If you have a really great big or old deer, then you might want to tenderize it some as you do it. So this one you wouldn't have to. She's a nice young one. And if we get one tomorrow, then we are going to let it hang and season some, but the weather's supposed to warm back up, so I won't let it hang in the weed. I don't care.
It's just too warm. I've seen deer hanging for the last 10 days around here.
Flies.
And getting 75 or better every day. And it's too warm for me to hang deer. I don't care if the hide's on it or not. I just won't take a chance. It needs to be 50 or below to leave it hang. It needs to chill good during the night.
I know, I'm taking a long time. I just don't want to mess anything up. Get down underneath it. Pull that one out too. Get it going. There you go. Nice tenderloin. Well, back strap. Forgive me. Alright, I'm going to get the other side out here. There's two of them. Okay, I'm going to get the other one out. You want to take and you want to get this. There's like a little layer of skin all the way down it. I can cut that through so that way you got a little more easy to work with. This one is in much better condition than that one is. You can see that where it just really lines out with itself. But basically it's you could honestly do it. Is that enough if you get down in there? See, I didn't leave that chunk on that side. Give me time. The more I do this year, the better I get. It's just like riding a bicycle.
I took that chunk off the side.
There, like that. There's a much prettier back strap. I got that one all the way from the tip to the end. And you cut all that off when you go to cook it. Alright, time to get some more meat off. Alright, we're down to the hind quarters. We got these two left. We got to it's also and cut on the rest of the way through the bone. But it's a nice meat there. And we got all this cut up down here. This is the neck, part of the ribs, the front shoulders, and all the extra bow of back strap and tenderloin. And I'm going to get this cut off bone, and we're going to head inside the house and start getting ready to work it up. Alright, we got this deer skinned, and we got it cut off. Cut out together, and they cut off. I didn't get cut off the bone yet. And what I've done is I've got it here in this cooler, and I'm going to leave it in here all night long. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, but I didn't want her to put that there. I'm going to leave the lid off of it until pretty late, until I go to sleep tonight, and then I'll put the lid on it so it can get good and chilled on into the night. And then tomorrow I'll make another video processing this, because I've just gone too far into this. But I just wanted to share this with y'all, and another video up tomorrow, and I'm going to can it. See y'all later. Have a good day, and God bless.